Well, hello everyone. Welcome to this fine day here at
Steven.
Rockingham Speedway here in the
Menke.
wonderful. Oh God, I don't remember where this is at. I'm gonna have to look this up
Not
so I
so
get
nice
this
when we were
correct.
just entered pit lane sideways.
Let's see. Yeah, we're at the wonderful Rockingham
I
Speedway
wasn't trying
here
to.
in good old Rockingham, North Carolina. We got ourselves a mile-long track tonight here for the Cheerwine 200 in the MCRL Cup preseason tonight, as this is the second to last race before the preseason is done and we move on to the actual season. Let me turn down the cars just a smidge there. I bet it's probably a little too loud. We're going to be looking at 200 laps tonight, guys, for the race, with next week being
My bad, now.
the Quaker State 200 for 134
Yeah,
laps
man.
at Kentucky Speedway to finish off the preseason before, like I said, we go into that wonderful start of the actual season where there will be a lot more action happening on this network for sure, this channel for sure, as a lot of the seasons will start up, including the truck season that'll be in. So, and we did also finally get announced the Bush, Bush Light Clash of the Coliseum did fully get announced for the format. That will be interesting. That'll be a nice little thing to also start off the season before we get into the actual points races that matter for the actual season. Now let me go ahead and bring up the race info here so we can see what everything is looking like here tonight, as they're just in the middle of practice. As I said, this is about a mile long track. I don't know why it's saying that in kilometers, but it is about a mile long track. Again, in nice Rockingham here. The temperature outside, outside it's looking to be about like 73, as it says. I do not remember exactly on what the track temp is. I guess let's see if we can get that here. Does look like the track temp is about 81 degrees Fahrenheit here. And also the same things always apply, where no black flags will be cleared for anything besides passing under yellow and wrecking through the pits. The usual race info, as you guys know very well from the many weeks in the past. Again, I'm Austin Runkle. I'm here by myself again tonight. No Wes up in the booth. You guys get to be here with me all by myself up here, but I'm sure I'm sure I'll be able to call you guys a nice race tonight here. Let's go ahead and take that off, and let's jump to see the blimp there, so you can guys see the whole track.
Still here.
As again, everyone is actively running around the track for practice at the moment. As you see, someone did just get wrecked right there. Let's go ahead.
Sorry about that.
And see if we can't jump to maybe some turns here. Go through a couple little turns here and just see if we can't get ourselves someone running through some stuff here. There we go. Can we get someone doing the good old, as they're going around turn 4 here, someone goes right over the camera. There you go. That's what we love to see. Let's go ahead and go to exciting here and get that tower back up. As I hit exciting, and it immediately goes to the pits. We love that it goes immediately to pits. That's great. Let's look at we got Travis Skrumeda here, who does seem to have the best time so far of the night with that 23:08 here in practice. Let's hope he can maybe pull that over to the actual qualifying then to give himself a nice start in the race. As we do have about 20 minutes till practice is done here. But I think these guys are putting on a good show for everyone here tonight. So let's just see. I'm just gonna leave it on him for a minute here. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump back over here. Make sure I have the chat so I can see that, and then go ahead and jump to exciting. Yep. I do want to test something here in a second and just see. Because I need to see if it's going to be doing the weird thing it did before. If I click on this, it's going to go to the... No, it's not, but it's going to immediately be paused. Okay, well, that's fine. I just want to make sure it wasn't going to do this silly thing of, like, you know, bringing up it to the gearbox, which is not what we want at all. So, do you believe... Yes, let me see. I'm going to mess with something here. Missing some buttons around here as we sit in practice. As we are currently looking at, I believe this is Joshua Park Stanford, and that is a... Oh, that was a Walmart car. That was an interesting combo to have there. But, I mean, hey. Whatever works, huh? Well, ooh! I don't know. We just saw someone get absolutely wrecked right there. I don't know who that was. But they got absolutely wrecked there. I have not raced these cars here before, so I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go tonight. I did hear some of the guys saying that I don't believe NASCAR actually in real life has ever actually came to this track, so I guess we'll see if that, you know, obviously plays a factor in the fact that maybe tonight won't go so well. Who knows? But I guess we shall see. As we got some cars spinning around right now. Jeez. Okay. Mess around with some buttons here, trying to make this look even more fancy than I can before. Let's see. There we go.
Shit's fucked.
Oh. Got some wrecks happening. This is not good. Not a good start at all.
You didn't see that, Caleb.
Saw what?
There we go. But you know, definitely things will get interesting once we get into the regular season. Is like I said, we'll have the, you know, I'll just go ahead and I'll tell you guys about the Busch Light, you know, Clash of the Coliseum format, since it did get announced. It is going to be February 7th. Like I said, it's going to be technically before the actual start of the season. So it's going to be on Wednesday, like always. I had a bit of a yawn there I had to take care of. But basically, how it is going to work is we are going to have a couple, basically a couple of heats. There'll be 4 of them, with it being 25 laps apiece, with the top 5 advancing from each heat. And then after that, there'll be a last chance qualifier where there's going to be a last chance qualifier where it's going to be 75 laps, and the top 3 from that advance. And then we'll just go on to the feature. 150 laps with a stage caution at probably, I assume a stage caution. I can't remember, but stage at lap 75. And since this is a clash at the LA Coliseum, which, mind you, if you know that track is a very tiny track, mind you, there will actually be iRacing credits on the line here for the winners of the feature race. First place is going to get 20 iRacing credits. Second place is going to get 15. And third place is going to get 10. So that is how that will be. And that will be, like I said, the 2 weeks before, well, a week before the duels, 2 weeks before the actual Daytona 500 to start off the season. So that's how that will go. Also while we're sitting here looking, as we have Skrumeda, Griswold, and Johnson and Saunders all getting some, great times here. Hey, hopefully Griswold can have a better week than last week. I know he had a couple of mistakes. He made his own mistake there of, kind of getting himself out by making a bit of jumps that he shouldn't have. But I know he said he was going to try and fix it, obviously, and make it better. So
sorry, Mark.
We'll see if he can do better. But let's look at the points real quick. Actually, it is indeed the go of time. Yes, Mr. Sliderman and Rays. But let me look at the points real quick. Actually, from if he'll show the points.
I did it. I flipped.
Of course, my thing does not want to show points. I don't know why.
I really thought I could hear your camera, but damn. I flipped too as well. Yeah, but I'm still on my roof.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so it hadn't sent the data. That's why. Okay. So, looking at the points from before, let me go ahead and get this tower out of the way here for a second. Looking at the points from the week before, which for some reason is not showing. That's cool. I seem to have messed up my points, I think. Let me just see if I can't. Oh, that's probably, what's going on there. Okay. So I believe that should be correct now. Yes, so obviously it's just not showing correct colors, but that's fine. Like I said, we have Corey Mott actually in the lead with points. Is that really the case? If so, I mean, wow, Corey kind of moved himself up there if that's actually the case. Let me see. I mean, this was pulled from the website, so I mean, this should be correct. Yeah, no. So Corey Mott is in the lead with 165 points, with Gage right behind him, Nathaniel Campbell, Stephen Carlile, and Zack Saunders in the top 5 for points for this preseason so far. It'll be interesting to see if any of those guys can, maybe secure more points and just keep on moving up. And indeed, good luck to all the drivers as we are in the last 10 minutes of practice here. We have
the backstretch.
As we have a couple people kind of dealing with some stuff right now, looks like. Yeah, we're just kind of getting through everything right now, looks like. Hope everyone's doing fine on this fine night here. Hopefully we'll have Wes back eventually here. you're kind of just going through the motions at the moment. Let's see if we can switch to a different camera here for a second, just see how it looks. All right. Let's. I'm gonna go to the. Is it on Saunders? Let me see. Is it on Saunders? It better be on him. Okay, cool. It is. Let me make sure it's on him. I'm gonna go and do this, just so you guys can see what it looks like. Obviously, from right here with these guys.
For death.
Let me go look at the back. There's no one behind him. Is Zack just?
Another one.
Wow. Jesus, Zack. He just crashed there. We jump over to our good old friend Caleb here. Let's get some logos showing up in the corner here. There we go. Again, guys, like I said, everything will kind of pick up for all. Like, we'll have more than just these 2 nights of racing on here as all the seasons pick up. We're only in the preseason for this, for the Cup cars here, for, the Cup season. But whenever the Cup's regular season picks up here in a couple of weeks in February, we'll have, the trucks, we'll have sports car, we'll have, I'm not going to call it USGP anymore now that iRacing got IndyCar League license back. So we'll have, the IndyCar League going as well. As we just see another death. My gosh. But yeah, no, this network, this channel on here will start getting busy with races once all the seasons start picking up. And also we do have in February, after the last race next week with the TCRs, it will switch over to the Mazdas. The Mazdas. So that'll be a bit different of a thing for you there to watch whenever it comes to Sunday nights. I believe that is Justin Bell going and pulling off the track right now, looks like. As we jump to Travis Skrumeda, who currently, like I said, is still holding the... Oh, never mind. We jump to Stephen Menke. As he is the... Menke has the P9 in best time for practice right now. We're just kind of looking at everyone at the moment. It's kind of going through different people here. As we see, I believe that was that Nim or was that Joe? That might have been Joe. No. I'm not sure who that was that slid there for a second, but whoever it was, they did slide for a hot minute there before collecting themselves, luckily. That driver detail thing just does not look good, I'll admit. It really needs to be tweaked hard, honestly.
I flipped again.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I think turn 2 is going to be that gold, as we called it in the TCR, that, that tire wall of doom. I think that's what turn 2 is going to be. Which, to give an idea, let me go ahead and I'll jump to my nice little turns 1 and 2, which obviously turn 2 is the one that everyone's going out through right now, as you already see someone smack the wall. So yeah, I think that definitely tells you that that turn right there that you see on camera at the moment. Yeah, it's that bit of wall right there coming out of turn 2. That seems to be the thing that everyone is hard hitting every time they come around. I'm not sure why, but they get really close to that coming, and then they also hit that wall right there where it says the rock. I don't know why, but for some reason that seems to be the corner that is killing people. As we are seeing lots of smoke around here, I'm going to kind of go jump through the different turns we got here. You know, got turn 1, seems fine. Turns 1 and 2, okay for now. Seems they went through that fine. You know, and we got the nice little backstretch camera here. This one, 3 and 4, with the nice little, that nice little camera right there, with the exit. So I don't know. I think that's just gonna be our problem corner, like you said, is turn 2. I think there. Look at gyro. See what these guys are going. See the view that these guys somewhat have here. As he is going through that turn that we talked about. Yeah, there's turn 1 and 2. No, that was turn 3 and 4. My bad. Okay, here we go through 1 and 2. Let's see how this looks. Because I think... Yeah, see, look from this side. Yep, right there. See, that's the part that is the real problem. Is that little bit of a raised bit on that turn. That's going to be the problem child for the night. As maybe 3 and 4 also is going to be a problem child, as he just spun out there. So we shall see how tonight goes. You have to remember, we also have 200 laps tonight that we have to get through. So we shall see how that goes. As we're in the last minute of practice here. I do love some of the cars we saw last week seem to be coming back in terms of the schemes. Like Garth Griswold's still using that Carhartt, 00. I see that Zack Saunders has a nice rainbow Red Bull 91 there. As he takes out, who is that? I believe that was, he tries to take out someone there because he got a little squirrely. But otherwise, yeah, everyone's doing pretty good. I mean, everyone that kind of had the times they got at the beginning seem to be holding those times, now in terms of that no one's beating them. So I guess it's just, the times that we'll have. As we are about to, and now we're going to call practice done there. As we are about to go ahead and switch over to qualifying. I hope you guys love the cameras I have here. I got some nice little cameras around this time. I'm using the same cameras as we did before, but it seems like with every track they have a different set of stuff here. I think the first person that left the pit lane and went on the track is Zack Saunders here. Let's see what time he puts down. So he's going to come around, and I think he's about to start his first lap here. I do believe these guys only get maybe one lap, I believe, on qualifying. So we'll see what these guys can put down here. I'm going to go ahead and put it back to exciting so we can go through everyone here as they kind of make their ways around. You can get a little bit of everyone as he is about to start his first lap, looks like, with Garth Griswold crossing the start-finish line there. Saunders puts in a 23.49. Let's see what Garth puts down here as he comes around that turn there. Is Kung Yet and as Gage Cognet and Sam Bennett put down some time as well. And Archie just, oh my gosh, I can't keep up right now. We got Garth who put down a solid 24 flat. Saunders, they do get multiple laps. As Saunders puts down another just absolute heater of qualifying, putting himself back in pole over Travis Skrumeda, but Archie is still holding on to that P3 starting position there. As I believe that Garth is going to go ahead. No, they might have more than 2 laps to be able to put down a time. I don't know. We'll see. But a lot of those guys that had good times at the beginning in practice, a lot of them are back up there in the top 5 to start because of qualifying. But the only one that I've not seen that didn't seem to end up in P5 like he was during practice is Jim Mott. But it looks like, Alan Phillips kind of sneaking himself up in there, looks like. So we're going to look through everyone here and see Corey. Just, I don't know why it's jumping. I mean, it's jumping around because it's picking to jump around, but I just kind of don't get why it's jumping around like that, I guess, with the weird stuff. Let's go ahead and jump over to Adam Johnson. I believe, wait, let's see. Let's check on, there's bad timing on my part. I am sorry about that, Nathaniel. Karen Moss, I think he's called it. Alan Phillips has called it. Adam G. Johnson is still going. It looks like he might see if he can maybe pull out another fast lap and get himself up higher than P4. Can't speak. I believe. Yeah, no, that was not any faster. He got what he could there. So we're going to jump down to Noah Nicholson, who has not put out a time yet. Let's see if he can put himself down a time here. See, he's coming around here. I believe he's about to complete a lap as he goes around turn 3 and 4 here. And then he puts himself in a nice position of P8. Nice. With Nathaniel Campbell also putting himself in a P12 after his lap that he did. I don't know if we will get any times out of Joshua Park Stanford, Stephen Carlile, Stephen Menke, Mark Schrader, or Justin Knoll. I'm not sure, as they don't seem to be on the track. It looks like they might have went out for a lap and maybe called it. So I believe this will probably be our starting lineup minus, including any of the guys that maybe didn't qualify that might turn around and actually go out into the, out into the field to race. Guess we shall see. Let's see. Jump back over here. It looks like the only person we have on track still right now is Noah Nicholson, as qualifying is finished. And I believe that means we will have your grid for tonight. As it looks like we're going to have in first row on pole, and right next to him is Travis Skrumeda and Zack Saunders, followed by second row being Alan Phillips and Adam G. Johnson. Okay. Row 3 is Gordon Fraley with Caleb Tipton. Then following that is Archie Williams next to Noah Nicholson. Then Justin Bell and Corey Mott filling out your top 10. Jim Mott and Nathaniel Campbell in the sixth row. And then we have in 13th and 14th, Garth Griswold and Gage Cognet, followed by Nim Silva and Cody Leach. Dave Nestor and Cameron Morrow in 17th and 18th. Sam Bennett and Joe Wright in 19th and 20th. And then we have Stephen Carlile, Stephen Menke, Justin Knoll, Mark Schrader, and Joshua
And
Park
we
Stanford,
got
who are all
incident
bringing up the
penalties
rear
in
and did
tonight as
not
well.
put in a time during
Instead of trying
qualifying.
out for the regular season, have a number assigned in the 100s. We have 2 outstanding penalties from last week. That'll be
Let me
Stephen
go close
Carlile
over to our
and
starter
Justin
cam here.
Bell. They will be
And
given DOLs
go ahead and
upon
take that
well, actually, right now
off of there.
Start a game to them. So they'll head to the back of the field. So be mindful of that as we are girding up. Just a reminder that if you wreck out and you don't have the ability to serve your penalty from the previous week,
I did not realize I had it turned off.
So if you cause an incident and your car is destroyed and you can't
Didn't
serve
realize
it,
I had it turned off.
that
I didn't realize I had it on.
the beginning of the next race.
I didn't realize. Okay,
Any
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll fix it. Let me go in and change it. I think I realized. Oh no, I know what I need to do. I usually have a thing that meets that to where I can still hear it, but you guys can't. And I forgot to change that back. That's on me. I need to change something over here actually as well. I forgot because I need to change something on my things. Oh, that's what I need to do. So I need to go. There we go. Okay. That should mean that I should be able to hear it still on my end, but you guys should not be able to hear it now. That's on me. Sorry about that, guys. That should mean yeah. I should still be able to hear everything in there. So, all right, cool. Because I need to be able to still hear it so I can know if like penalties come up and stuff. So that should have fixed it. As we are just, I believe, waiting for the start here. I think we're waiting for everyone to get in. But we have everyone in, so I'm not sure what we're waiting on here. Let's go ahead and jump to the drone cam here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and jump to the drone cams. Be on the front here. As I believe we are about to start any second here, I think. Not sure what's taking so long, but... You have to also remember, Pierce, I'm using only like I can only see like one thing, like wherever I can have on my second monitor at a time here, so. It's the one time you tell me to turn off the chat as I hear this just like thing about it, about them, someone making a joke about Cheerwine. That's funny though. All right, here we go. And I do believe also, I think I missed this part because it wasn't originally mentioned. Oh, so there are technically stages as usual. There'll be a stage at 45 and 90 laps as they are now taking off here. As we are going around here, and I believe they are coming around to the start here. Where's my start camera? As we are around the back side here, coming through 3 and 4 here. And then we are going to go ahead, bring up the starter cam here, and get ready to bring up that ticker as they are about to cross the green line. And here we go for 200 laps at Rockingham. As I can get, if I can get myself back to TV1. Jeez, there we go. Okay. Clicking many things at once. As obviously looks like Travis Skrumeda got a really good start on Zack there, but the Zack is not far behind. As everyone takes off here around the turn here to finish off the first lap of this 200 lap race. And then let's see. As everyone is also like, is it fairly obviously everyone's very close to each other. We just started, but Looks like Zach was trying to cut me on the inside there. There's a couple cars taking that, hitting that turn 2 exit wall as we expected. And let's jump back here a bit. It's like, as we have a bit of a wreck. Looks like it might have just caught a wreck as it happened, maybe. But looks like Corey got himself off the track in time. But it wasn't enough to cause a caution, looks like. So I guess we're green. We're still green. It looks like Archie is back here. Oh, and it looks like we might have lost another person here. Oh, and there's our caution right there. All right. But let's go back and see what happened there. As it looks like, let's see what happened here. Looks like he just kind of slid off there, looks like. Yeah, just kind of slid off, hit into the inside wall there, and just kind of, slid back on the track, and that's what caused the caution right there. But looks like only damage he got was me losing the front there, but we do have our first victim to the inside wall there as he comes into pits, and we're going to jump back to the front here and see. Obviously, no one's going to go in the pits because we're not that many laps in. But it looks like we got about 4 laps down there, I believe, before we got the first caution of the night. And we got some bits from Green Angel there. Thank you for the 100 bits. As we have our first caution of the night, and we do seem to have a couple guys actually in pits, it looks like here. I believe we have 3 people in pits, actually. Let me jump to our pit cam here and see. It does look like we might have, Stephen Menke leaving pits here. But that seems to be the only person so far that has left. Is the other 2. Of course, Cameron Wild is going to be in there for a bit. He was the one that caused that the caution was thrown out for, because he did, like we said, get succumbed to the inside wall there. As they are doing the choose coming at the very moment, as you just saw there, with the little, them kind of deciding which way to go there. And then I believe we are going to go ahead and go back to the drone cam here, so we can get a nice little view here. And I think that definitely that hit that Cameron had is going to put him out of commission for a good few laps here. Oh wait, maybe he's coming out of pits now, no, you know what it is. It's because of how long that was. It exceeded what time it shows. As it looks like Cameron has left the pit finally. As I believe we are going green here, and we are going to go ahead and restart this race. As Travis Skrumeda gets another amazing jump on Zack Saunders there. Oh my gosh. He's just running away from him now. But if we look back a little bit here, we have Caleb Uberman Tipton right there behind Zach, trying to hold on to him in that, stay puffed, jet puffed 69 car. Got a nice little group up here in the front with these 3 guys, but let's jump back a bit, and see what's going on in the back here with the rest of the pack. As we have Nim Silva right behind, I believe, right with who was that? I believe Stephen Carlile. Ooh, a little bit of wall banging there. Is that definitely caused him to lose some positions? Ooh, yeah, that's that. That turn 2 is I predict that someone hitting the inside of that turn 2 wall is going to cause a wreck. As we have another car off the track. Let's see, who was that? Was that Gage? I believe that was Gage Cognette. Let's see. Let's see what happened. Let's go and just fast mode here and see. I believe he just lost traction. Yeah, he just lost traction there, and just slid on the inside. I think luckily he saved himself. He didn't hit the a little bit of a tap on the inside pit wall there, but he did not land up back on the track, which did not warrant a caution as he was safely off the track. So good on him there. It does look like we missed during looking at the replay. It looks like we might have missed a pass from Zach on Caleb, from Caleb on Zach as he's about to catch up to Travis there. Let's look at the battle box real quick and let's see how close this is, because I am curious to know how close these guys. That is way too many. Let's just do 3. Nope. Let's do 2 then. Let's do 2 then. No, actually, we'll just leave it 3. I don't know what I'm thinking. We'll just need to go back 1 person, I guess, then, so it shows. There we go. Okay. Because they're all very, very close to each other here. But again, let's jump it back a bit and look at back here at this nice little battle that's going on between Corey and Cody here. With Garth right behind him in tow, looks like. Alright, let me see what else we got going on here. See if we can get some other action going on around here in the things is maybe we'll jump up a couple people here, and this battle up here between Jim and Archie is less than half a second behind Jim Mott there. In that Gamebridge 77, followed by that that circuit. Was that the circuit 993? I'm trying to remember all these numbers. There's a lot of numbers to remember here, all that stuff. So do forgive me if I forget some numbers here. Let's see. I believe let's go back here because I think I saw that. Yeah, Justin did pass him, as I believe on the inside there's Nathaniel Campbell. As he is looks like Nathaniel was able to make that pass on Garth with the help of the 7 car there. We've got a nice little bunch right here with a bunch of cars here. We got Garth. We have a couple people here just kind of battling for positions here, all bunched up. This isn't, as it does sound like we have a caution. Let's go see what happened there. Let's see let's see what happened here. Let's see. What happened here is I believe it looks like. Ooh, and he took out. Yeah, it looks like that was. I believe that was Noah taking out Alan there, as Alan just spins out. I believe, luckily, that was the only person that looks like got. Yeah, that's the only one that got affected in that. So that's good to see. It looks like he does go into pits here. That does put 2 cars in pits right now at the moment. That looks like that might be the only 2 guys I believe that go into pits here. I'm not sure why it says. Not sure why it just said that Nim crashed. That's weird. Did Nim slow down? What happened? Let's see. It says that Nim crashed. So did Nim just slow down then? Oh, he checked up on someone a little hard there. But looks like he might be okay now. So that's good to see. Let's look and see. So right now we got Caleb actually up in the front now. Caleb Tipton. As they are single file at the moment, looks like. As obviously we just had the caution, so gotta give him a second to get all going again here. And the proper thing is Oh, and then also on top of the bets, Green Angel also resubscribing for. Wait, they just. Oh, Green Angel subscribed for 6 months in advance at Tier 1. Marshmallow Boy in the lead. Yep. Marshmallow Boy with that Stay Puffed, Jet Puffed car in the lead with Zack Saunders right behind him. I'm trying to keep all the action interesting here for you guys as I can. As we are about to come to Shoes Cone, sounds like here. Let's go ahead and see them go through Choose Cone here. I believe they're going to go through Choose Cone, but it looks like... Oh, this is a good camera for it. Good. All right, yeah. As they are all obviously picking top or bottom at the start-finish line here. And then we're going to go back to the nice drone cam here. It does look like for our starting at the beginning here, we're going to have Zack Saunders on the outside with Caleb Tipton on the inside. And then we have Travis Skrumeda on the outside there as he checks off a bit into Zach with Adam G. Johnson on the bottom there as you can see. And then the third row being Noah, Nicholson, and Archie. So this is going to be quite a... A lot of these guys are ones who obviously are already at the front. So as we are about to go green here.
Green, green, green.
And we are starting as we take off here into the first turn here. Let's jump back a smidge here a bit and look in the back as if we at least as we lose someone immediately. We have lost Jim Mott immediately on that as we're already on lap 21 here, and it looks like Zach might be going in for a drive-through penalty. I'm not sure for what exactly, but I have heard race control tell him to go through a drive-through in pits there, as that is going to definitely affect the position that Zach had in the race. As we jump back here a bit and look at Cody Leach and Stephen Carlile in their little battle they've got going back here with Archie right in front of them. It's a nice... I mean, it's a very close battle, though, obviously, here. I mean... As it does look like Jim... Oh, we lose another... Who was that we just lost there? I saw someone dip off the track. I am also going to do a little bit of something here. If they come back around to turn 4, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a fun thing. I know that they do in NASCAR a lot, and I have the camera for it. I'm going to go ahead and jump to this real quick, and then I hear them coming up, I believe. Yeah. Get you a nice little... As we jump back to the beginning here with this, jump back into that battle that was going on for P5, for P6 really, between Cody and Steven. It looks like, I believe that is Corey Mott. Yeah, Corey Mott knocking on the door of Cody Leach there on the outside. Maybe if these two can work together, maybe he can make a pass on. They can make a pass on Cody here, but right now it looks like Corey's just going to kind of buy his time, kind of hold him behind him and see if he can't make a run on the inside, as he does. Wow, he just sent it to the inside, slingshot it around. That was an amazing move by Corey there. Oh my gosh, that was a clean textbook pass. You love to see it. But let's go to the back a bit here, as we got a nice little pack also in the back. As Zack Saunders is working his way back up after having to do that drive-through penalty. There was a bit during between, I believe, Garth and Nathaniel there in the 00 the 00 and the 16 car, that Gravity Falls 16 car. Let's see what else is going on here then. Yeah, this is a nice little battle back here. Does seem that Gage has entered the pits. I'm not sure why, but it sounds like he might have gotten some damage from something. Let's bring up that battle box again as we are on lap 30, almost lap 30. And do remember, there is a stage caution at lap 45. I expect these guys to probably go in for gas around then because I don't believe I've seen any of them actually pit. So I wouldn't be surprised, as I believe. Let me close the battle box here, but I believe, if I look, yeah, none of these guys have pitted yet. They've all been going the entire time so far for fuel. So let's go ahead, jump back a bit here, see what's going on back there. A little bit of a close battle. Looks like, I believe that is that Cameron Miles still missing his front. I guess he couldn't get that repaired in the pits. As we're going to jump up a bit here and watch this battle between Stephen Menke and Joe Wright in that 37 Krispy Kreme car. But it looks like Stephen Menke was able to get the pass on him. Let's jump back up to the front here. See what's going on in the front. I know I kind of haven't been watching them much, but I want to give the guys in the back a bit some screen time here. As I believe, yeah, looking at that, I believe that means that, let's jump one back so we can get this proper here. There we go. As I believe, yeah, Travis Skrumeda is holding on to that lead, but I believe, looking at it right now, Noah Nicholson just got the pass on Caleb Tipton there. Caleb Urban Tipton, and if he can keep this up, he might be able to catch up to Travis Skrumeda here, who's less than half a second ahead, and just absolutely pass him if he can get lucky. He really honestly probably needs to help Caleb to catch up to him, but I think he's got this if he just plays, if he bides his time right. I think Noah will make the pass on Travis, as I believe, looking at that, yeah, no, Corey makes the pass on Caleb. Caleb seems to be losing positions fast. I don't know if there's something wrong with his car, or if it's just because it might be because he's being forced to hold that outside line, which definitely is not the ideal line on this track, but it seems like he's definitely holding on to the outside line for some reason. So we're going to go and jump back a bit here to this little pack that we've got going back here with Justin, Archie, and Cody, being led by Archie, is, I believe, that's Adam. Yeah. Wow. Adam seems to have somehow snuck himself up into P4. I didn't even see him make that pass, but he is up here. The only reason I even noticed him was because my timing software told me he was there. He does have Stephen Carlile right on his back door there. If we look at the gearbox there, he's not too far behind him, as you can see. But let's go ahead and jump back to that regular camera there. May jump back a bit and look at the kind of fight going back here. So yeah, we got a huge group of guys right here, being in the rear of that group by Caleb Tipton. But I believe Steven might be able to. Yeah, I think the way things are going, if Zach can make his way back up the pack here, he'll get back the lap he's missing and be able to get a chance at getting that back up in the front like he was before. But it seems like those guys up there are just kind of taking away his. Right now, Zach is on the bumper of Cody. Again, he's just trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. If another caution comes out, he will obviously get that lap back, which right now the only way that'll be is probably going to be with the stage caution. Is he does make the pass on Archie there, which does leave him only having to catch up with these guys up here in the front. The front four, and if he catches up with them, then he'll get his lap back again the old-fashioned way, which is not a bad way. It's obviously a very, very hard way. I will commend him if he can do that, as that will just show how good he is at working his way up the pack after being told to, take that drive-through penalty. But we are looking right now at Justin Knoll with Justin Bell and Dave Nestor. This little group back here for P9. And the way I see it, it seems like with this race, it's a case of if you can get to be on the inside and you have that outside car mess up, especially on that turn 2 exit wall, you can... I mean, right here, as you just saw, he was on the outside, and that is, I believe, that's going to be that is going to be our stage caution. That would normally not be. That was not the actual stage caution, but that will be the stage caution. Looks like, as it does seem to be that something happened with Gage. Let's see here what happened. I believe, he just came around that turn 2, lost his traction. It looks like, and just slid right down, and just ever so slightly has no sting on for a second there, but he did get off the track, looks like. And it seems like he is otherwise okay. So let's go and check on pit lane and see. Anyone? No one in pit lane yet. Okay. I guess maybe these guys are not going into pits. I hope these guys go in for pits, because I do not know how much more laps they can get on their fuel before they run out. So I hope these guys are going to go ahead and go into pits. Yeah, it looks like, as I figured, a lot of these guys are going down pits here, looks like. Let's go ahead and close out that battle box. And the pit time, we're going to see a lot of numbers. Let's see who makes it out of pits first here, though, as that will obviously very heavily decide who is going to be at the front here. As we are going to point out here, which it makes sense. Zach is obviously out getting his lap back at the moment. As we're going to go back over to pits, though, and see as they're all coming out of pits, looks like now. I believe that was Travis Skrumeda that got out first there, out of pits. Everyone's just kind of making their way back out, and it looks like Zach gets to be at the front for now. Nope, he's finally going to pits, as we are. I think it might. I don't know. I don't know who it's going to score as the front here. I'm not sure. I know it definitely won't be Jim, as he's a couple laps down, but I think it's going to score, I think it might score Travis as being it's going to score him as the leader now, coming out of pits. So, with Adam G. Johnson right behind him, followed by Corey Mott, Stephen Carlile, and Noah. So, trying to see. I do believe it will probably be a case of Jim will probably get told to either the sim will either tell him to pass the pace car eventually here and just go to the back, because I don't know why. I mean, I know it'll hold him for a bit here while they're on pacing, but I think once they go to 2 to green, I believe that's when it will probably tell him to go ahead and... Oh, yep. And as I say that, there he goes. Yep. So it went 2 to green, and immediately as soon as it went 2 to green, it told him to go ahead and move on around the track and basically drive around the track to get back on the back of the pack there. So, but we're 45 laps down, guys. thank you for everyone that's been here tonight watching, and everything. Again, trying to give you guys the best I can in terms of a stream here by myself. A nice little broadcast on this. As I also see the Gauge 44 did also follow a minute ago. Thank you for following. I'm trying to catch that stuff obviously as soon as I can. I do only have 2 monitors, and I'm trying to keep the control stuff up on my second monitor. So I believe we're about to go green. Yeah, we're about to go green here. As Barry the flagman Barney has a flag up there. And we're about to go green to continue and be on lap 48 here as Travis gets another amazing jump off the start there with Adam kind of not too far behind, but definitely he's at least, okay, so he's like less than half a second behind. So definitely did not let Travis get too far ahead. As I believe it looks like we have a nice little group back here, led by Corey with Steven not too far behind him. Oh, and it seems we might have had a wreck. Let me go see. As there's the caution. Okay, let's go see what this was. I believe. Let me go. Let me go back a bit here real quick. See, because I didn't see that beginning there. I was kind of. So we're gonna go and see what happened there. As he comes around, looks like Cameron came around there, lost his control, and got succumbed to the same inside wall that took him out earlier. You hate to see that as he goes back into the pits. And it also shows Joshua crash as well. But how? Oh, he came right into Nim there. And then just got collected by Nim as he, well, sort of half collected by Nim, but as he slid in front of Nim sideways. Looks like he was able to save it, and Nim was able to save it too. Good job on both of them there. It doesn't look like there was too much damage. I mean, obviously there was some to Cameron's vehicle there, or to Joshua's vehicle there, but good on them both. Good on them both. Like, it does sound like that wreck that happened that we just saw there is going to get reviewed after the race. So I guess we will not have a verdict on that until after the race. Oh, don't know why the overlay came up there. That was weird. But yeah, we are, I believe we are, how many laps in? We are 50 laps in. Okay. Probably going to be about 52 laps in by the time we get done with this. Caution here. It does look like we have a couple cars in pits here. 4 cars in pits, looks like. No, 3, 2. Only 2 now, because Joshua is leaving. So obviously that was not too much damage, like I said. Looks like it didn't really hold him up too much there in terms of getting out of there in a fine manner. With it being obviously Travis, Skrumeda, Adam Johnson, Corey Mott, Steven Carlile, and Cody Leach being your top 5 to start this next green flag run once it goes green. I'm gonna grab a drink. We're up a bit thirsty. Need a bit of a drink, you know. Oh wait, wrong drink. I need to grab something different. I don't know what I'm popping. as I believe they are about to. So it looks like we are going to have Travis Skrumeda. Sorry, drinking a bit of some sparkling water here since, talking a lot. Best thing I probably have is some nice sparkling water. As we go green here. And again, Travis with that amazing start, but I'm not going to let him really run away with it too hard there, as you see. But let's jump back here to the back of his. I believe that's another car that just got succumbed to the inside wall. That inside wall is a killer of cars tonight, looks like.
The yellow flag is out.
As we have a big wreck. What happened there? Let's see what happened here. Okay. So we have Archie, who it looks like that was. Oh yeah. So Cody lost it, and then he just started collecting people. Oh my gosh. Oh, 85. The 85 of, I believe that was Justin Knoll, just absolutely ate the inside wall there. Let's go to that real quick. Let's see if we can go back a bit. I want to rewind that a bit and see, because he just he absolutely ate it there. Let's see if we can get ourselves a nice little view of that from maybe a nice little slow-mo there. Maybe oh yeah, no, he just he lost. One of his wheels came loose too. That's wow. Well, I mean, hey, at least he's back in pits now. He's okay. I believe that took out a couple people there. Looks like, I believe. Let me see, because Cody's in pits, Sam Bitt's in pits, Justin Bello is in pits, Justin Knoll's in pits. Yeah, that took out like at least 4 drivers there. All because Cody got a little loose coming around the turn there and just sent it into the wrong person. I mean, if they want a second place first person view, I can always just go to you and give them a nice little boom cockpit. Where's that? Cockpit. Come on, cockpit. There we go. Yeah, this is Adam G. Johnson here. Looks like he's trying to catch up with them again up here in the front. I think Adam is going to give Travis a run for his money here, but another person we need to talk about as well here is Steven, actually. Steven here, the number 7, he has moved up 18 positions since the start. And Steven Menke has also moved up 17, so that's 2 drivers who have definitely pulled themselves from very far back in the pack to, I mean, for Steven's case, he's on podium. For Steven Carlile, he's on pole, but Steven Menke is on P5. So I believe. Let me jump us up. I'm going to throw us back to our guild Our good old drone cam there again that we use every time here on this, in between here. We are only 57 laps in. We are not getting another stage caution. Another stage caution until lap 90. This is going to be a slow race at this point with all these wrecks happening. If we get another caution, as it does seem we are about to go green as we are. And again, Travis just getting that amazing start, but I think Adam giving him a run for his money as he also got a good start there off the green flag. As he's only about, less than 0.337, like less than half a second at like 0.34 seconds. He's very much closing on Travis there, but let's jump to the back a bit here as we jump to Dave Nestor right now, as he is being, ridden on the tail by Mark Schrader at the moment, with Caleb Tipton back there as well. It doesn't look like Zach. It does look like Zach was. Oh! Let's see what happened here. Oh, wait. There we go. My system is messing up. I was trying to get to that, and it did not want to cooperate. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, he just lost it, and then tried to catch it, and he just took out the number 107 of Joshua Park Stanford there, and just sent him backwards right into the 66, I believe? No, the 99 of Justin Bell. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's another terrible. Cameron is just not having a good night tonight. Gordon needs a beer tray. That's up to race control. We have just gotten word that is going to be that is a start from pits for Romano on the next race, which means that Quaker one that I talked about, which was at, I believe, yeah, so at that Quaker State 200 next week, he is going to have to start from pits. So next week at Kentucky, Cameron will have a... So that's what is going to happen, I believe. I don't know if that means he's out. Is he out? Did he fully call it then? Was that them also taking him out of the race then? Oh, yeah. No, I can't click on him. So yeah, that's him being out of the race then as well. All right. I can't click on. Come on, thing. Cooperate. There we go. Okay. Gotta love when the cams don't want to cooperate with you. It's great. It's great, guys. It's great. So I do believe he did. I do believe he's out. So because I could not click on him when I clicked on him, it did not show me more. So I believe that means he is out. And also Green Angel with more bits. All the money, of bits and everything, and all the the subscription. As far as I know, that all goes to whoever is one of the league owners that owns the channel. Which right now, the way things are looking with how much subs have been coming in, and all the bits and all that stuff over all the different streams, I get the feeling that whoever is the one running the channel is about to get a nice check from Twitch with how many subs you guys have been putting in here. I believe, yeah, that's going to be obviously Travis Skrumeda again in the front, starting it again with Adam G. Johnson on the inside. It's repeating as what it was the last caution, which is, Travis Skrumeda on the top, Adam G. Johnson on the bottom, Stephen Carlile on the bottom, and Corey Mott on the top. I believe that might have been different on the last restart, but that is how this restart is looking as they come around, and I believe that's going to be green flag, right? No, we're still on yellow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, as I think maybe this time around might be the green flag. Let's see if we watch that pace car. The lights are off on the pace car, so I do believe, that means that, as we are coming here to the start-finish line, and we get the green, as we are on lap 65 of the Cheerwine 200 for MCRL. Travis didn't get to get as good of a start off there as Adam got right behind him, but so did Corey. So definitely either Travis didn't get a good start there, or Adam's been learning whenever Travis tries to take off and has been trying to use that to his advantage. It does look right now as that is going to be maybe for his advantage, as he is less than 20th off from Travis there, with Corey not too far behind him either. So we got a nice long line right here as they all pass a lap car, looks like. But there's a nice little lineup here in the front. But let's go ahead and jump back a bit here to our boy Caleb, as he's in a nice little pack back here in 10th. No, he's in 11th, but he's trying to get 10th, obviously. I do believe we saw Sam Bennett crash, as I think what we saw that smoke for. Let's see what that was. As I believe, he just got spun out there, but luckily he got himself back in tow, all fine. He's back on the track, no problem. But let's go and jump back to Caleb again, as he is right behind Archie there. As he did get himself up to 10th while we were looking at that replay to figure out what happened to Sam Bennett. But right as he's trying to make the pass on the outside, but I don't think he'll be able to. I think that means, and Archie's definitely going to hold on to the inside there. As Archie is also right behind Nathaniel Campbell. And as we get another caution. Let's see what happened this time. It looks like that might have been Jim. Let's see what happened to Jim. Did Papa Mott... bit of a net code into... I don't know who that was exactly, but he slid... that was net code, as the race control just said that, and I definitely agree. That looked very much like net code. That was not anyone's particular fault. Just netcode being predictive, and it decided it wanted to take him out there, take Papa Ma out. So I believe, let me see, do we have Travis anywhere? I'm gonna see if I can talk to Travis real quick. So he's in SJS gaming. Let me see if I can move him up here. I can't, I don't think. No, I can't. Dang. Okay. Do we have Adam here? Let me see. Is Adam anywhere? Let's see. Do we have an Adam? I believe we do not. Wow. All right. Interesting. I was going to try and talk to Travis because I wanted to see what he thinks about the starts that Adam's been getting on him. But apparently I couldn't... I guess I can't grab Travis for some reason there, so no mid-caution interview, sadly. Talk to Uberman? Yeah, Caleb. Talk to Caleb. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think what I would talk to him about, because Hmm. Hmm. I gotta think of the questions because I kind of had some more in mind for the leaders, but not sure what I would ask Caleb about. I would love to talk to him if I had some questions off the top of my head, but this brain only has some stuff for the Hindle. Fair enough. Oh, you're in here too, Caleb. Okay. I see. It's also on me for just. It's also just on me for not being good at being able to think of questions sometimes. So that's also probably on me. So yeah, that wall killing you though, for sure. So I believe, yeah. Well, we're almost about to go anyways, so I'll just worry about that another time here. As the pace car drops off and we go green for lap 74. Travis getting an amazing jump again. Let's jump back already here and just see as Zack, after having that drive-through on himself, has already gotten himself back up to P7. So, again, this just really shows how much he's able to move himself back up, which also, right behind him, not too far behind, is Caleb. In that one, that Caleb Tipton in that wonderful 69 jet-puffed car. I think I'll have some questions for Caleb next time that I thought about now. It took me till the race already starting to remember to think of the question, but that's just on me, so sorry about that, guys. But let's look back here actually. Look back at these guys in the back here. We got Dave Nestor and Joe Wright battling for, I believe that's P13, with a couple guys also in front of them. Of Mark Schrader and Cody Leach, with Mark right in front, as I believe that is. Oh my gosh, we have another wreck. Let's see what happened here. He comes around the corner there, and I think he just loses traction. Yeah. Out of nowhere, just loses traction and starts sliding down onto the apron. Luckily, everyone avoided him, it looks like. Yeah, no, everyone avoided him, but I believe that was also the car of... Who was that? I believe that was the car of... It says 37, but that seems very... That's weird, because that says 37. It's Joe Wright. Yeah, so Joe Wright was the other one who wrecked. I was wondering what was going on there. I was like, who is that? No, I got some I can ask Caleb here. Now that I thought about it, so I just kind of more, I guess, want to know his strategy behind it, because I've been seeing it obviously all race. So now I'm curious. So let me make sure that I believe that you guys will hear voice. Yeah, you guys will hear voice chat. Okay, so that'll be fine. You'll be able to hear him. Okay. Hey, Caleb, it's Austin up in the booth. You hear me?
Oh.
Sorry.
It's me.
Yes. I finally thought of some questions actually to ask you. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you there.
I saw that.
But obviously, I seen you hitting the wall a lot. But I also do just want to know, I guess, because I know that you were losing some positions off it. What was your plan with kind of sticking to the outside a lot of times there, like on the outside line?
Survive.
Fair enough. No, that's fair. I was just curious because I saw it. I was like, because you were kind of like falling back from it. So I was like, what is his plan with this? Like with sticking on the outside.
With that, I smacked the hell out of that wall, and it just kept dragging that wheel, and I was just going slow in the corners.
I mean, yeah, that exit wall a little bit on turn 2 there. That little poke out wall. That seems to be the one part that everyone's hitting tonight. Like, because I guess it's just poking out a little too hard for the car or something. So.
I mean, the car feels great. It's just like I have the speed, and the outside's been my strong suit. As you can see, I was able to hold it against who's in first? What is that? I don't remember his name. But I just do some stupid stuff, and I hit the wall, and I end up killing myself as I had the lead for the first time in this league.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I'll say this, at least you aren't having the terrible luck of some people where apparently they're just out of nowhere losing traction coming through. I believe that's either turn 2 or 4, one of them, where they're just like,
turn 2 has taken so many lives.
Where it seems like they just go on the bottom there and just absolutely just slide and lose all grip out of nowhere. I'm assuming they're hitting a bump or something.
There's like a little bump towards the exit of 2. But with this setup, it's very planted, and it's felt great compared to what I ran into the fixed setup.
Okay.
But other than that, the car is pretty good if I don't hit the wall.
That's kind of a big thing for any car, I'd say, because obviously when you hit the wall with any car, I feel like that's gonna definitely mess up something in the car. So yeah, that's a big point. Yeah.
But, it's a good tire saving strategy, just with all these cautions on.
Well, I wish you luck, sir. As I see, you got your bottom line there, so I wish you luck, and hopefully see you back up here in a podium spot then.
Yes, thank you. It is go time.
Yes. Good luck.
Thank you.
And that was Caleb Tipton. Gold 69 jet puffed, stay puffed car. As they are, obviously, as you can see, they went back into their double lines there, the double file lines. As he did go on the inside there. As we do come back around to the start here, I believe. Yeah, as we get that green flag up by Barney the flag man. And the pace car is going to jump off right here as we get the green flag. And here we go for lap 82. We're but about maybe 8 laps away from that stage caution, I believe, unless I didn't hear anyone say otherwise. So I believe we're still going to get that stage caution at lap 90 here. As we do see Caleb, battling on the inside there, battling with everyone. But let's see. Adam did seem to, I guess, start back farther for some reason on that restart. I'm not sure why, but it looks like Noah is in front of him. Unless it was because I somehow did not remember Noah passing, which is probably the case. I've had a lot of information running through my head here tonight. But let's actually, again, let's move back again here. Obviously, we can check on the front guys again here in a bit. But let's see how Garth's doing against Nathaniel Campbell here. As he's kind of holding on to, where he's at. As he has Dave Nestor again right behind him. As that seems to have been the case all night, as those two, these three guys seem to really be stuck to each other like glue all night. And then let's see how Mark is doing as well, as he has, I believe, that's Cody back there. But the man of the hour that we just talked to, Caleb, about 20.2 seconds, about 20 seconds behind Archie there. But I think he'll be able to catch up. I don't see Caleb losing unless he hits that wall. I thought about jinxed it for him there. I really did. But again, talking also about Zach. He's moved himself up there. He's in P4. He had that drive through. He was a lap down. He got his lap back from the caution, and now he's back in contention for that podium spot with Stephen Carlile right behind him. Oh, it seems we just lost Archie there. Looks like we just lost Archie there. I believe. Yeah, he kind of came into the wall, slid around, and then, yeah. Dang. It does look like we also lost Corey, I believe. Let's see if we can go back and see what happened there. Let's see what happened there. So, I believe he just... Oh, he came down, got collected by the 22 there, and slid his, you know... That's wild that happened, but hey, everything's fine. And that seems to be, like I just showed over the radio there, seems that will be the stage caution that I was saying was going to happen at lap 90. As everyone does head into pits here. It does look like, I believe, Dave Nestor is staying out. I'm not sure when he last pit. Let me see if I can figure that out. I believe it looks like, yeah, he pitted back on lap 44. So, I don't know if that will do him much good. We'll see. It's always interesting to see, I guess, how this will play out. Not going in with the rest of the pack. But I wouldn't be surprised if, yep, I figured he was going to go into pits. And then that probably, yep. So all the people who obviously had just... I said was in the front there already have just now went into pits. They probably, knowing my guess, I'm going to guess that probably what happened is they weren't able to go into pits yet because when they crossed the pit entrance, it still said pit lane closed. And if you go in whenever it's obviously closed, and you're going to get a black flag and all that stuff. So. Oh. Sounds like Archie was not able to move all. Whatever happened with that wreck we saw there was enough to apparently make it where he could not drive himself back to pits and had to inadvertently tow his way back. Let me see something here. Let me see here. I'm going to check some here. Yep, as it was. Oh, it looks like Travis messed up on. Looks like Travis messed up on his I think. Okay, good. I think. I'm gonna be honest. I think that mess up he had, where apparently he did already have his nose going up. I think that might be a good thing, honestly, because I know. Because I believe that definitely. That definitely was probably a good mistake to have happened, as I know Travis has loved the outside line, so I think getting told to go back up to the outside was actually good for him there, as he gets that amazing start as usual as we start lap 90 here. And let's go ahead and again jump back a bit to the pack here, farther back, and see, as we're watching Stephen Menke right now with Mark Sherry right in front of him and Nathaniel Campbell and all of them. Also, well, no, Nathaniel Campbell's in front of him. Sorry, it's Cody Leaf behind him. Getting names flip-flopped around here. Let's see how everyone is going on back here. As we got our boy Caleb back there with Corey on the inside of him. And then Garth Griswold right there on the front in that double O. And I do believe, like Caleb said, I think that plan of just trying to survive, I think that's going to be good because I think that's definitely going to help him in the end because people are going to obviously wreck and he's just going to be able to pass them. So I think, that whole strategy of him just saying he was going to stick to the outside to try and stay safe is definitely good. But it seems... Seems that Justin might have crashed, but I think he might have left pits and then came back in. But let's see what's going on back here with these guys. As we have a bit of dooring by Garth into I believe that was someone, and then we have Stephen Menke. What happened there? Let's check that out. Let's check that out and see what happened there. It sounds like it was really bad. Let's see. As he does lose traction again. As he lost traction. And he smacked right into the side of Cody. T-boned him and then sent them both flying up to the wall there. Is that just... Yeah, that was just a killer thing. But looks like Joshua made an amazing break there and did not hit anyone. So, no surprise there that Stephen Menke is going to be heading into pits, as is probably going to be Cody Leach as well, I assume. Yeah, it looks like a lot of guys are going into pits here. Not sure why the others are going into pits, but maybe that's going to be a good thing for them to be more prepared. Maybe they didn't go in. And it sounds like the 15 of Cody Leach is going to be getting a drive-through penalty for that wreck. If I get where's your... Is my paints not working? I just refreshed this before the race. Are you telling me the paints are not working? Are you telling me that there's a paint scheme I didn't have? I literally refreshed this stuff. I literally refreshed this all like before the race. Like while I was sitting in here in practice, I had it refreshed. So that's... Oh my god. Well, Trading Paints is saying it's re-downloading stuff, so... If this changes, then I am so sorry because I thought I clicked refresh textures and everything before the race started. So that's on me then, guys. Usually these paint schemes are up to date. Well, I'm already having it re-downloaded anyway, so if that changes it, then okay, because I'm already having to re-download stuff right now, so... Okay, so it says it's alright, so... Weird. We'll go ahead and do a reload of the paints just to make sure here. It's going to be white for a second while it tries to reload the paints here. Which makes everyone look white, and I don't know why it's going to do that for so long. Okay, I mean, it's refreshing them. There we go. I mean, if anyone's paint looks wrong, I've doubly refreshed now, so if anyone's paint's wrong, then I don't know. Because I've just done a double refresh now. As it does look like, as a result from that, it looks like we actually have Zack Saunders actually up there with Adam Johnson in the front, as they'll be running the front with Noah Nicholson and Travis Skrumeda in the row right behind them, as I believe we are going to be starting lap 98 here as we get that green flag, and Adam gets an amazing run off there from the rest of the pack, looks like. As we're about 100 laps in, there's not going to be any more, stage cautions. This is just a run to the end here, as we see Garth immediately sliding out. What in the world happened there? We have... It looks like we see Garth Garth absolutely just lost it. And then he tried to avoid him, and Dave Dave was at the wrong place at the wrong time as Garth came down the track. Ooh. And got caught. That's well, that is just how. And that is obviously very much a racing incident there, as we just heard over the radio. So. It does seem, so we have the lucky dog coming high there. Does look like Zach is going to actually be starting possibly in P3, So we go around one more time here, and I believe that's going to be... That's going to be the choose cone. I don't know what's going on here. I think that Noah said he wanted to go... Looks like Noah wanted to go to the bottom there. Maybe? Oh, I don't think... No. We're not... We're not on ChooseCon, my bad. Oh, the Coliseum is going to be... I believe, that's ChooseCon now, so it looks like, so Adam Johnson is going to take the outside, Noah Nicholson is going to take the inside, and then Zach is going to be outside there. As the lights are out on the pace car, we're not to the... Wow, okay. I was a little early. My bad, guys. I was a little early on that. Here we go. We're coming around turn 4 here. With the green flag up, the pace car jumps off the track quickly. And we are about to start lap 103 of the race. With Adam getting an amazing jump off the start again. But let's jump back here to the back here and check this pack as we have, the typical wall banging here. But we have Caleb who made it around that turn without banging the wall. So he's playing that safety game like he said of just trying to make it as he slides down the track. Oh, and commentator's curse. I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm so sorry, Caleb. That's commentator's curse. Who put that wall there? So, looks like Nathaniel Campbell up here. As I believe, Caleb went to pits. I'm so sorry, Caleb.
The yellow flag is out.
We have a caution, as I see. As I believe we have 2 cars that went out. Ooh, Archie came up into Justin there, and they just slid down. I believe, no, they didn't collect anyone else. Luckily, Luckily, we are all good. I know. I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm sorry. I realized immediately I commentator cursed you, and I am so sorry. I feel absolutely terrible about it. I was like, as soon as you started slang, I was like, whoops. I kind of cursed him. That. I am very sorry about that, Caleb. So let's see. I'm hearing some stuff over the radio. Honestly, it's kind of funny. Let's see here. So, It looks like As we have got ourselves this is going to be the start of lap 110 once we get green here, I believe. As the lights are off the pace car, which means we are moments away from going back to green here. I believe this is what, like maybe the 8th caution tonight, I believe. I'm not sure how many cautions it's been, but I believe this has to be like the 8th one, maybe. So.
Green flag, green flag.
We're going to go and get that TV one as we're already on it. Don't even got to change. Don't even got to change it. Let's see if we can get ourselves a nice little back stretch as they all come down the back here. As they all are just nicely grouped up here. But let's jump back to the action. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of that nice, cars zipping on by. Gotta give that at least once, obviously, because it has to happen. As Noah Nicholson is up in the front here with Zack Saunders, not far behind him. About, I think that's, let's see, looking at the battle here, as that is, wow, that is a very close. As Noah has went up 7 positions here, and Zack is just holding on for dear life here. But let's see what's going on back here with Nathaniel and Cody. There's not much. Yeah, let's see there. Actually, wait, no, let's jump back a bit, because here's the other pack back here with these guys. So let's see. Looks like Dave does not have a front there. Wow. Dave is without a front bumper in that Team Brunswick car, as he is, I believe, a lap down. Yeah, no, he's only a lap down. So, I mean, he'll probably be able to catch back up. But let's jump back up here, as I believe Steven did pass. Yeah, Steven passed Steven. As Mark Schrader's up 18 positions, but Steven, and these 3 guys right here, Mark Schrader, Steven Menke, and Steven Carlile, all seem to be really, like, they really moved up a lot, honestly. So, and we got Corey and Travis up here in, a battle for P3 for that podium spot. As I do wonder how this is going to go for them up here. Well, dang. Sorry that happened, Caleb. You're back out at least. So you're at least out. That's what matters. As we jump up to the leaders here, as we're on lap. Oh, we have a caution. For what? Let's see. I believe it was because of Joshua Park Stanford here, possibly. Let's see what happened with him. Oh, let me jump back to the live. Oh, it's because he ran right into the 47 of Sam Bennett, collected him, ran him up into the wall, and then slid sideways, and I believe came. I believe he's just. Oh, and yeah, he's just sat right in the middle. He's trying to. Oh. What the? I saw that, just a ghost, like. Seems like he hit a ghost, or Caleb hit a ghost car of whoever that was. I believe that was words. Joshua, sorry. I knew it was Joshua, but brain is trying to remember names, and the name escaped brain, so. Well, this has been an eventful night, you guys. Giving you guys an eventful race here. As the lucky dog is going up the top, as you just saw there. going to give this nice little drone. There's a scenic shot here as these guys are going through their caution, and they're probably going to be starting back on green on about lap 120. About 120, 121 probably, I bet you. But let's go and let's jump back to this and see. Well, actually, we'll do the drone. That way we get a nice little view here. As there are a couple cars in pits, I believe. Let's see. No, who is it? Who was it that was in pits? We have Bell. That's who, Justin Bell. Okay, but for some reason it does not want to show the pit lane. That's weird. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, we have a couple people in pits. I just wanted to show that, but cameras being dumb, not wanting to cooperate, as he does. Looks like Justin Bell is able to leave the pits. I guess whatever repairs he might have, he got himself sorted out as he goes back out onto the track here. Let's see here. I believe. Wow, we have Zack up at the front. I want to see if I can actually talk to Zack real quick. Honestly, because. Or did we get the choose cone? Oh, wait, we might have gotten choose cone. Oh, no. Wait, no. We do have choose cone. I took way too long then. Alright, we will not worry about that for now then. Your race is over? Dang, Caleb, that's... Oh, just because the steering just decided to basically be dumb was when you exited pits. That's... Oh, my God. Gee, I'm sorry that happened, man. I'm sorry that happened, man. But pit car drops off here as we are about to go green here on lap 123. I'm sorry, my numbering was completely off apparently. It's actually lap 123 here. As Zack gets an amazing start off the front here. Everyone hitting the wall, getting some dooring, and Corey immediately got out. That was definitely on, I believe that was definitely on, that was definitely not on Stephen Menke. That was definitely on, whoever it was next to the 71, I believe. That was, no, it was Stephen Carlile? No. Yeah, no, Travis. That was definitely on Travis there. But as a result, Stephen Menke got collected in that, and so did, but obviously Corey was the one that, yeah. So I believe that was definitely on Travis there. As I do believe he kind of bounced a little off the wall, as you just saw there, and he bounced off the wall, then came back up and just smacked back down to Corey. So, again, that does obviously seem to have been just put up to netcode, so, which is fair, because that was definitely, One more replay. Want me? Was there another? See, because I don't have the actual thing to click on it. The best I can get is I could go to Steven maybe, and then switch to you right there, and then we can get the slow-mo. Wait, let's pause. And let's do far chase. Yeah, let's do far chase. No, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah, he came a little close there. Yeah, bounced away. Came up into the wall. Bounced back down to the wall there. And then immediately came down into Corey there. Yeah. Yeah, they were wobbling and just, yeah. You came back up into him and, yeah, that was... And that's where you just collected the 22. Jeez, that is... Oh, gosh. Wow. And that's, yeah, that's what happened there, so... Little bit of some bouncing back and forth between you guys, but, I mean... Cars no longer competitive. That's... Hate to hear that, though, Caleb. Hate to hear that, though, Caleb. Let's see. So I don't know. I feel like that might be... I feel like that was just some, like, hard racing. Honestly, like, I don't know. It's very iffy, really, there on how you want to call that. But I think that was definitely a racing incident, just because, you know, they kind of tried to correct off each other. He kind of came up on the wall, bounced back down, hit Corey, and then just from there, it just caused everything, honestly. So... As we are about to go green here again, for I believe this is lap 28. Yeah, lap 28 here of the race. And again, it looks like Zach got an amazing start there on them. But again, I say amazing, but. Yeah, no, I saw... Well, see, that was the part that I was reacting about, Caleb, is that I saw... When I was watching the replay, I watched you come up on him, and I watched this car disappear, but I watched your hood just... Or your bumper just go. I was like, what the... So, yeah, no, yeah, he just kind of poofed, but yet you got, like, ghost damage from it. So, it was weird. But, yeah, no. Zach definitely, has... Noah not too far off of his tail here, but let's jump back as we have been slowly losing more and more of the field here with each of these wrecks. But we have a nice little pack of 4 back here with Justin Bell, Joe Wright, Stephen Menke, and Stephen Carlile. But I believe that's a very close race there for P6 between Joe Wright and Justin Bell. Is if I go to the right camera here, I believe. He is... Oh, that's not even the right car. Let's jump up to Joe Wright and then do that. Yeah. Justin Bella is right on his tail there. It does look like he might try to make the pass, and he does... Yes, he makes the pass. No. We'll see. Yeah, no, he makes the pass. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Well, see, I say that, but it's just, on these turns, it's seeming a little more iffy as he does take back the position. But, I won't call it. But it's close. They're side by side. Joe just needs to get a good, not Joe. Justin just needs to get a good pass on the inside here on Joe, and he will get it, but I don't know if that's going to happen yet, as he did have Stephen Menke right behind behind Joe there. So, whoa, they're getting really close there together, but all right. This is if we go. Oh, I was going to try and look at that, but I did not. See, I'm not catching this interesting stuff in time here. But they were definitely very close to each other to the point that the timing software was definitely all over the place and trying to figure out who was in what position there. But this is a very close battle right now with these guys. If we jump to, I believe we jump to Steven, and then we catch this again whenever they're really close here. We have see Steven is right on Joe's tail there, just absolutely trying to catch him. But that's the battle of the century right now in this. Besides the fact that obviously up here we have this kind of slight battle, but it's not like terribly close. I mean, they're less than a second from each other, but it's nothing too crazy. It seems like up here in the kind of top 5, we have everyone kind of split up a bit. Yeah, everyone's kind of spread out a bit. The real battle is right here with these three of Joe, Justin, and Steven. I cannot speak. I am trying to name names faster than I apparently can name the names. So, but they're all, as you can see by the relatives down there, they're very close to each other right now. But yeah, let's look at the other times and see. And no, this is the big battle of the race right now. Honestly, it seems like in terms of how close they are. Maybe Noah Nicholson if he catches up to Zach a little bit more, but for now, this is this is the battle to watch. Let me go and jump back here. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I saw it. Just your luck. Yeah, no. I've had that happen in a race as well myself, where I've just all of a sudden like kind of ghost smacked the car and been like, "What? Where'd you go? You weren't there." But I get like a 4x and also somehow no damage. So I can understand that whole issue of kind of the, like you said there, just the ghost damage. It does look like Stephen Menke got a little bit ahead of them. Actually, he was able to get ahead. Like it says, it's currently just a battle between Stephen Carlile and Joe Wright at the moment. No, sorry, wrong. My bad. Between Joe Wright and Justin Bell. As we're about to cross the 50 laps left mark here, as we're on lap, well, we're a couple laps away from that, but we're on lap 142. So it does look like the battle up front is getting a little bit more closer now. Actually, if we go and do it this way here, as for the most part, yeah, this is about, they're pretty close to each other. Zach and Noah there. If we jump back and look at these guys again, yeah, most of these guys, Adam G. Johnson, he's kind of spread out from Nathaniel. He's about half a second, but I mean, and then we have Nathaniel up here, obviously, who is ahead. But Travis Skrumeda, who's the next person ahead of him, which is in third, is over 4 seconds ahead of Nathaniel. So you can just see how spread out it is right now. But it does look like Stephen Carlile might be knocking on the back door of Stephen Menke there for that P6 position, as he is definitely closing in on the gap here. You know, taking it to that nice little nose view there, as he is coming up on Stephen Menke. Might we actually see the pass here, possibly? I think he might try to go for it on this turn here. No, he won't. I spoke too soon. But it does look like by Stephen Carlile hopping onto the back of Stephen Menke there, they might be able to catch up to Nathaniel Campbell, actually, just because of drafting. But it does look like also he is going to try and make the pass on the inside. And it does look like Stephen Carlile was able to successfully pass Stephen Menke for that P6 position. Now they just need to probably try and work together a bit here so they can catch up to Nathaniel. And if they can catch Nathaniel, they can take that P4 position from Nathaniel. But they also could work together and try and see if they can maybe catch Adam, who is holding on to... Sorry, I'm getting numbers all mixed up. Yep. As we have a caution. I mean, that was a nice... That was a very... Let's see what happened here. I don't know why the replay sounds are going off, but it looks like Justin may have... I believe that was... I'm assuming it was, yeah. No, so that crash was just because of that, then I guess? I'm not sure... You know, not seeing what caused that caution, so... Whatever happened, my system didn't... Because I'm not seeing anything on my timing software here. I'm not seeing anything else in terms of what would cause that. So, but it does look like no shock here. Everyone is going to go ahead and go into pits here, which again, like I said, not surprising. These guys are about 150 laps in. This probably would be the ideal time to pit and go and get, tires if they want to, because they do have 4 sets this race. So, go in and get tires, come in and get fuel. But I do believe, I'm wondering, it looks like Adam G. Johnson, Stephen Menke, and Joe Wright did not go into pits. Joe Wright really needs to probably go into pits soon because he last pitted on lap 87, looks like. And Adam and Stephen both pitted on laps 120 and 124 respectfully. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see them come into pits soon. And as I say that, we see Joe Wright coming into pits here. I'm curious to see if these guys come into pits. Let's see. So we have Adam G. Johnson and Stephen Menke right here in the front. When we come back here in the pits, are they going to go in? Or are they going to try and hold it out here? Because this could be a bold, dangerous strategy to not be going into pits. I mean, they did only just pit on lap 120. So we'll see how this goes for them. Yeah, it looks like they might stay out. Okay. I don't know how this will go for them, because they're going to be on some older tires compared to probably a lot of the field behind them. And they're also going to have less fuel. Maybe they're just hoping for another caution somewhere that can be a reason to go into pits. As they do go choose cone here. It's going to be Stephen Menke in that pole on the outside. No, sorry. No, not Stephen Menke pole on the outside. It's going to be... Stephen Menke on pole on the inside with Adam G. Johnson on the outside. Noah Nicholson and Travis Skrumeda in your second row with Zack Saunders and Nathaniel Campbell leading up the third row. Not roll. What? Oh. I am stumbling over my words tonight. You can tell it's... You can tell... One more. Noel and Bell got together, took the L, went to Darlington, and they still took the L. So we have all CMC members are out, and one more Uber member has left the track. Wow, it is. We are just losing racers like flies right now. As Adam Johnson gets that amazing run off the start there. And we just see Zach just riding the outside there. I mean, he's definitely obviously playing the safe strategy, probably like what Caleb was doing. But it looks like, oh, he saved it. Luckily, didn't cause a caution, didn't wreck. Looks like as the 71 there of Travis Skrumeda, I think, was the one that we just saw go off the track there. But you know, as you also saw, he did save it. Definitely, you know, was bound to happen as a lot of these guys are on cold tires here, and you know, cold tires definitely never like to work well with a track. As Zach loses it, but I believe he saves it too. Another great save there by someone as they were also on cold tires. But that just leaves Adam. Oh, and Adam banging into the wall a bit there, but looks like no wrecks happened, no cautions. But it does put Noah Nicholson in the front with Stephen Menke right behind him. But let's go and look and see what's going on here. With a little bit farther back is there's a bit of a race, you know, between Travis Skrumeda and Stephen Carlile, since you know Travis fell back a bit with that slide there. See, I mean, it looks like Garth and them are all in the back here, just kind of you know holding on by their time. I mean, good on them. Never give up. You never know. You could get some positions back just by holding on. That's all that matters at this point, is we are on lap 157 out of 200 here. Some of these guys are laps down, but again, like I said, oh! Who did we just see lose it? Oh, we just watched Papa Mutt, I think, slide down on the track a bit there, and then slide back up. It seems like he might be having car troubles, as he is heavily hugging that outside wall right now. I think he's trying to turn back in, and his car's not turning. So he might be having some issues. But like I was saying, a lot of these guys, some of them like you know, you got Joshua Park Stanford, and you know, some of them, they're laps down. They're just trying to hold on for dear life. See if they can get laps back on anyone else who has already called it for the night, and just get that position off of that alone. Which I don't blame him. I've done that sometimes in races, just because if you can still drive, you might as well try, just for the sheer fact that other people are going to get out, as we have seen, and that as a result is going to lead to you being able to get positions. Like, you may be laps down still by the end of the race, but because you were able to persevere and survive to the end, you got those positions over the ones who already had called in at night. So, as Jesus, Garth hits that wall, and really seems like we have something looks like might have happened to Adam. Let's see if we can go back and see what happened there. As it seems like Adam might have had a bit of some. Oh, he lost control, but luckily he slid on the inside and didn't hit anyone, luckily, it looks like. So that's good to know. So let's go and jump up here to this battle between, looks like, Stephen Carlile and Nathaniel Campbell, with Joe Wright and Justin Bell, I think, right behind them. No, that's Corey. That's Corey with Justin Bell right behind him. But we do have this fight right here between Stephen Carlile and Nathaniel Campbell that is fairly close. They're not that far off of each other. Where's my battle box? Let me even do this of 2 of them for now. Yeah, so let me go do this and we look at the fight between these two. They're really close to each other right now. As it looks like Daniel's trying to hold on the outside, but as we've seen tonight, that outside, the best they can do is at least being safe, but that inside line really sometimes is where it's at. As you see Justin back here, right with Joe right behind him. Let's see. How's Travis doing? He's just kind of minding his own back there. We have Steven Menke, who is... Ooh, just as I switched him, he was losing a bit of traction, looks like. But he did beautifully save it, looks like. Didn't lose any position there, and he's actually been 19 positions up from being on this podium position that he's at now. With the lap car of Garth... Oh, Garth? No, Garth has a lap down. Yeah, okay. As he passes Garth there, putting himself some distance between him and Travis as he puts that lap car of Garth Griswold right between them. But it does look like Travis and a lot of the other guys are able to make it past Garth Griswold there. As we do see a car, I believe that was Joe Wright that smacked the wall there. But he again recovered. It's that turn 2 exit wall has been the killer tonight, it seems like, of these guys. Let's see how they're doing up there. So Zach has got about... he's about a little over half a second behind Noah there. He's not really... He's just kind of trying to maybe catch up in time as we do get to lap... We're about to start lap 169 of the race here. But as we do jump back to these guys again back here where we have Stephen Carlile trying to catch up to Travis Skrumeda. He is really close to him. I bet if I switch over to this, we'll see that he's right on his tail. He is right on his... Whoa! As I just happened to see a wreck spin on it. Oh my gosh, right as I was... That was something. Alright, let's see what happened here. This looks like Jim Papa Mott, he crashed. Let's see what happened. Oh, he got rear-ended by Steven Menke, looks like there. And just got... Yeah, he just absolutely got rear-ended by Steven there. That was... I don't know why it's not going back to live. Let me... There we go. Okay. I don't know why it didn't go back to live. That was weird, but... I do believe we are... Does look like Steven has... I mean, Steven definitely got some damage. As he was the one that ran into Papa Mott there, so he definitely has some damage from that. This has been quite the long race. We are only on lap 171, basically. We're at 171, 172. we do have. It does look like, yeah, Noah obviously is in the front here. This has been some race, we'll say that. We'll see you guys. Well, so you guys are not able to hear the wonderful things that are going down over the radio right now. I believe we are down to like only about, what was this, maybe 10 cars? 10 or 11 cars? You can just see all those names that just say out up there. And the pace car drops as we're about to start lap 174. We're down to 26 laps to go. We've gotten so far in the race, we're on the laps to go part of the graphic. Love to see that. As Noah Nicholson gets an amazing jump off the start with Zack Saunders and Travis Skrumeda right next to each other back there behind Noah. Looks like maybe, yeah, we're just gonna let's just jump back a bit and check back here and see how things are going back here. Check on these guys in the back again here, see how they're doing. It does look like we have a bit of a mix of some lap cars in there with the regular cars. As, again, that same battle they had before with Joe Wright and Justin Bell is starting up again, as they do have Stephen Menke right on their tail with Nathaniel Campbell in front of this whole line. So Nathaniel Campbell's really just leading this whole line of cars, honestly, that's trying to make positions on each other here. So you see everyone coming around the turn here. And not much else is happening otherwise right now. It looks like, we have Stephen Menke kind of hot on Justin Bell's tail there. And we have some fighting back here in the back between some guys. But otherwise, let's jump back up here. Well, it's kind of, I guess, spread out up here, so not really much happening there. As they're kind of spread out at the moment, looks like. But I do believe if Corey is still out, yeah, Corey is still out. So the way that looks right now is if he stays out and he just keeps racing, anyone that was out of the race that was ahead of him in laps is going to eventually, like Sam Bennett, he's not in anymore. Which means that if Corey keeps this up, he will, at least in terms of positions wise, he will pass Sam. He will take P13. As we also see... Oh, did I just... I gotta stop talking about people, apparently. Because I have a severe case of commentator's curse apparently tonight, guys. This should just turn into a silent broadcast at this point, because apparently every time I mention someone and really start talking about them, I seem to keep causing stuff. Now, that wasn't enough to cause a caution, does look like. Looks like that was still, green. So, yeah, apparently, Nim, I have a serious case. I thought Wes had a bad case of commentator's curse. But apparently, I have a worse case of commentator's curse. I thought Wes's was bad, but apparently I'm worse off, I guess. So I'm over here trying to make good commentary on everything, and I caused the wrecks. But going back to this, we see here if we bring up the battle box, we do see that Stephen Menke is not too far off from Nathaniel at the moment. He is still up 17 positions from where he started this race, which is still a good achievement, honestly. With Stephen Carlile also being at 14 positions since his start, as he kind of leads this pack and has, the next person behind him, Joe Wright, being, almost a whole full second behind him, leading this whole pack of cars that are on the lead lap and lapped cars as well, as I believe someone got a little loose, but it looks like they recovered. So let's go ahead and jump back up to the front here as well and just see, because we do have this very close battle between Noah Nicholson and Zack Saunders, as he is very, very close to Zack, looks like, or to Noah. As you can see here, he tries to go for that inside line a bit, trying to keep up with Noah there. I would not be surprised if Zack tries to make a nice little just slingshot around. He's going to hold on to Noah as much as he can and then make a nice little slingshot. So let's go ahead and do this and jump to him and see what's going on up here with these guys. That was a clean. So as he gets really close on Noah there, try to really hold on to Noah as much as he can and see if he can't get himself a nice slingshot, like I said, out of one of these turns here. But that's what's going on between Noah Nicholson and Zack Saunders at the moment. Well, let's jump back to these guys here in P4. Oh wait, actually no. Let's check out Travis and Steven. Oh, let me do that differently. There we go. Okay, yeah. All right. So we have Travis and Steven here. Travis is not going to let. Wait, no, sorry. Steven is not going to let Travis get away with this podium position, as he is also holding tight onto him. We have a couple 2-car battles really going on here, honestly, is what it looks like. And then we have this battle between Stephen Carlile and Nathaniel Campbell here, but Nathaniel's definitely losing. Looks like Stephen. He's over a half a second behind him. Let's jump back a bit and look back here as well and see what's going on back here. Is we have Garth Griswold trying to make that pass on the inside over Joe Wright. It looks like he does cleanly make that pass, leaving Joe in the dust with, I believe that is Dave Nestor also making the pass on Joe. Either Joe's got some stuff up with his car, or he's just going to go ahead and play it safe and not really fight too hard for the fear of getting wrecked. That does also put Adam also passing over Joe, looks like, but he gets that wall hit that everyone's been having tonight. But let's check on this, because they're getting pretty close to each other again here. Jump into that. Let's see, because we're on Zach. Let's jump into that nose again, as it looks like he does make the pass. Almost. Let's see if we can't get that side view there. Left, no, that'd be right, front, yeah. As they're getting really close there, as you can see, I believe he's gonna try and wait again for one of these turns here, and then just send it down the inside there. Let's see if he can do this. Let's see if Zach can make the pass. He's gonna hug on the outside here. And I believe he's gonna try and make the pass. Was that to pass it? Almost was. But not enough, looks like. As it does look like Stephen Menke is on the door, and he's going to try and sneak on the inside there, and I think he did. Ooh. He almost made the pass on Zach, but I believe that's if Zack does not get back on the bottom there, which he's kind of held on the outside of right now, both of them, I don't know if he'll be able to make that pass right now, it looks like. But this is a very tight battle up here in the front right now between Noah Nicholson and Zack Saunders, with Stephen Menke trying to see if maybe he can capitalize on their side-by-side battling to get up there. But it does look like if we go to... Right now it looks like Zack has made the pass right now. If he can just get down in front of Noah here... There we go. All right, yeah, Zack has taken the lead on Noah, but also on Noah's back end is that car of Stephen Menke, who did make the pass on him. Maybe nope, never mind. I always speak too soon, it seems like. But again, we have right here Stephen Menke right on the bumper of Noah Nicholson, trying to see if he can get that pass on the inside. As we are down to 4 laps to go, we are in the final stretch here. It looks like. This is the racing we come to see here. This really close racing is, as everything is just going, everything's going, very close here, as we like to see that kind of racing. Really, again, this is how close he is. Well, he was a lot closer, obviously, but it does look like while Noah and Steven have been having their fighting, that's kind of let Zack get ahead. As it does look like. Maybe Noah was able to make or Steven was able to make the pass, and it does. Well, yes, Steven was able to make the pass on Noah, looks like. As we do have Travis right behind Noah now, who I believe is, he's also close. So I get the feeling, if we look again at this, that's another car right on Noah Nicholson's tail there. As he gets really close, but let's jump back up to these guys, because Steven is definitely, as we're on the final lap here, is Zack going to take home the win? As this is going to be a photo finish here, I feel like. He is right on the bumper, and gave a little bit of a bump to Zack, but Zack recovered. He said, "You're not going to take me out that easily, buddy." As we are about to see the finish line right here, as Zack Saunders is going to be your winner with Stephen Menke in second, Noah in third, Travis in fourth, Stephen in fifth, Stephen Carlile in fifth, and Nathaniel Cable in sixth. Let's see what's going. I guess let's see everyone else. Wow, that was a tight race at the end there. I'm glad I decided to stick on that, because that was quite the finish there. Wow. That was a really good race to come to. As Zack is doing those deserved burnouts right at the start-finish line. There he goes. Well, I believe now we have those results. Let's see what we got here for those results, if it wants to show them. If it wants to show them, that'd be great. There we go. So there are your race results. Like I said, P1 was Zack Saunders, followed by Stephen Menke in second, Noah Nicholson in third, Travis Skrumeda in fourth, Stephen Carlile in fifth, and that's your top 5. And then rounding out the top 10 is going to be Nathaniel Campbell in P6, Justin Bell in P7, Dave Nestor in P8, and Garth Griswold in P9, and Adam G. Johnson in P10. And the only other car finishing on the lead lap being Joe Wright in P11. And then we have Cody Leach in P12, Mark Schrader P13, Justin Nolan P14, Cody Mott in P15, Sam Bennett in P16th, and we just saw a car zoom on by Zack there. Not sure what happened there. Sam Bennett, and then Jim Mott, Joshua Park Stanford, and then Caleb Tipton, Archie Williams, Gordon Fraley, Nim Silva, Cameron Romano, Alan Phillips, and Gage Cognet, and that is the entirety of the field. But I think we're going to go and talk to our good old winner there of that race, Zach. Let's see where he is. He's up there. Look at all them being in the right little thing there. Love it. All right. Hey. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot that was on. Hey Zach, congrats on the win there. That was a close battle at the end there. Oh my gosh.
Man, you ain't kidding.
That was, oh my gosh. I was watching that. That was something, that finish there. Like, good job on you guys with that. That was some very tight racing. How did you feel about tonight, like with how the race went?
On edge, honestly, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. I mean, just surprisingly good qualifying. The laps didn't feel that good. But, starting P2 and then a little bit later on after the first stage, I got that.
Yeah, that drive-through?
Jump to start. And
I guess
just worked my way back up towards the front. I knew I had a quick car. I knew I could be really quick on the long run.
Yeah.
From what I figured out in the first stage.
Yeah, no, that was definitely...
apparently I'm going to die. Yeah, he wouldn't get...
Oh! There it is, yep. Because I see him twice. I saw it twice. He tried to zip by you and tried to, do something, and then I guess that time he got lucky and hit you, so...
Yeah, no, that... I enjoyed that race other than the fact that it was a caution fest, that...
I think there was at least 10 cautions, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, the last couple green flags were, oh man, just a blast. Honestly, this track is just so good.
I mean, hey, I gotta say also that, like I said, that end, I think that was one of the best tight finishes I think we've had so far this season. I feel like in terms of so many position changes and just everyone being right on the bumper there, and just it was.
Well, I got battling. No, and here comes. I totally forgot Steven had taken tires, and I was in the back of my mind. I was like, "Where's he at? Where's he at?" Because I know he's gonna be hauling ass through the pack, and he was right there at the end when it mattered, and he gave me a little shot into the corner, and luckily I held on to it just barely. No, just had a. I mean, I don't know the last time I had that much fun trying to get a win. Definitely can't say I've done it at officials. But, I really enjoyed that one. Really had to work for it.
Oh, yeah, no, it looked like it was a very fun race. So, what do you think about looking forward to that race next week? That's the final race of the preseason. It's the Quaker State, I think, 200 at Kentucky, I believe.
Yeah.
So.
Man, I haven't driven Kentucky, hardly at all. I don't even know the last time I drove Kentucky, maybe in trucks. But, no, I mean... doing the proper work to get some practice in, I think should do fine. I really struggled in practice, to be honest, today. Just couldn't get the car to do what I wanted to do. And Corey made a really good adjustment for us there before quali, and it really woke the car up. And I did some brake work for us and was able to really charge the corners pretty good without locking the fronts.
Yeah, definitely. So. Good job! Congrats again on that win there. And
hey, count it three.
Yeah, three.
I finished 3 races so far this season.
Yeah, and you've won 2 of them that you've started. So there you go.
Maybe things are looking up for me.
Hey, I guess we'll see come Daytona. I gotta ask you though, you doing the LA Coliseum race?
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
I'm gonna hate myself for it, but I'm probably gonna do it.
Hey, I just gotta remind you this: there's iRacing credits on the line for the winners. So,
well,
I mean,
you know what that does when people start seeing money happen
yeah,
prize. It brings out the stupidness. So
yeah, mix that with LA Coliseum. Oh, it's gonna be a caution fest. We'll see how those heats go. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so. Congrats again. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Steven then and see how he felt about the race then. But good job on the race tonight and the win there.
Thank you.
So that was Zach. I'm going to put him up there and then go and grab Steven. Hey, Steven, it's Austin. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got this.
Hey, good job on the on that P2 position. I hear where you started exactly in the race, but you moved up 20 positions in that race.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
How'd you feel about the race today? I know a lot of people were hitting that wonderful kind of protruding exit wall there on turn 2. That seemed to be the killer of people, and then the inside wall of the backstretch.
Yeah, I tapped the outside wall a few times. Not too bad, though. My main thing, I think I was involved in 3 wrecks there. I don't know how the car looks as good as it did when I finished.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we got hit. We got turned by Cody, and it snapped loose. And I thought I hit him pretty hard. And I didn't have much damage after that.
I can't remember who it was. There was someone at the end there that I think you rear-ended, like going really fast. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Papa Mott.
Yeah, I think he was. I thought he was going to go high. He started low, and I thought he was going to go high. So I go low, and then he cuts down low. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, yeah. Otherwise, you did like Zach said there. When he was talking about that, you with those new tires, you got to the front right when it mattered, and really gave him a run for his money at the end there. So
yeah, I got kind of lucky. That was my last set of tires, so I was hoping no cautions were going to come out. But I got lucky because I got involved in all those accidents, so I had to use a set early. But it worked out.
Yeah, you got. I said that was and also again, like I told Zach, I feel like that was also some of the probably tightest. I feel like closest last few laps racing I think we've seen in the Cup preseason so far, with how many position changes there were and just how close all of you guys were at the end. There was just insane.
Yeah, it was good. I knew I was on the freshest tires, and I didn't know if I could catch them at the end, and they started inching closer and closer to me, and then I was right behind them at the end, and Zach got Noah finally, and then it took me a little bit too long to get Noah, and I just needed a lap or two, and I probably could have got Zach as well.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so too. Honestly, like with how close you were, that was a couple more laps. It would have probably been definitely the win probably for you there. So, how you feel about Kentucky next week, the final race of the preseason?
I don't know. I don't even know if I have. I know I have Kentucky Legacy. I don't know if I have the actual Kentucky. So I've never been there. We'll see.
Yeah, and then also the other question I asked, Zach, I'm going to ask you as well, is you going to do that Clash at the Coliseum that's before the start of the actual season?
Yeah, I'm planning on it. That should be fun too. I never been there.
There is iRacing credits on the line for the podium finishers. So.
Yeah, I've never been on a track that small and a car this big, so.
I wish you guys luck, because I avoid that track without ever even racing it, just because how tiny it is. I'm like, you're not going to catch me there in a million years. Like,
yeah.
So.
It'll be interesting. I'm guessing there's going to be a bunch of contact.
There'll be cautions. It'll be a caution fest. Probably worse than tonight, obviously, because of how small it is.
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I think it's like only, it's like a paper clip that's only about like a quarter of a mile, I think. So it's.
Yeah, I don't know
something.
If they get out of second there.
I would be surprised. I would be very surprised. So, but good job on the P2 there again, and hopefully see you at Kentucky then, I guess.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah,
we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Let me go and I'm gonna grab Noah, and then there we go. Finish off with Noah, the P3 finisher there. How'd you feel about that race? Because that was again, like I told the others, some very close racing at the end there with all those position changes. It seemed like so.
I bought this track at 8:05 and qualifying was at 8:10. I qualified and I hit both walls on both turns. And I was not feeling good about it, so I was just like, you know what, my teammate Travis, he knows what to do. He does this track a bit, so I just decided to follow him around for a bit, and I sort of got the hang of the track. And I thought on that last stint, I thought I was saving him good enough, and I would just keep looking at my relative, and I got a really good run off a turn. I was like, surely I gotta be gaining, and then I just see Zach still gaining 10 something. I was like, it's over, and like with 20 to go, he's right in my mirror. And I was kind of like surprised that I was able to hold him for like 10 laps or so.
Yeah.
But it was pretty rough because he got to my bottom. I was like, it's over. And then I drove that high line like hell. And then I got bottom and cleared him. And I was just like, I felt good in the moment. And then I realized what I just did. And I was like, I just showed him how to pass me. Sure enough,
Yeah.
the next turn, he goes high, clears me by like 3 car lengths, and then the 6 is right on my bumper with brand new tires from that last
That last caution. Yeah.
Yeah, and he played the strat cards perfectly. He had a few incidents, he told me when we were sitting in the podium finishers call, but he played it perfectly, got back up. So that was a great run by him. I gotta thank my teammates though. Just Gage and Travis, like before the race, they were telling me how to do it. Travis showed me how to do it during the race, how to race. We were coordinating together that entire time. He was telling me everything. I could not have finished the race at all without him. Gotta thank Dubby, me and Gage, got that partnership going. Love these guys. Love my team right now. These guys are great. Couldn't ask for a better team. And the results are showing now. First last week and third this week. Let's keep the run going.
Yeah, I mean, and and, having teammates out there, that runs true definitely obviously out here. So having, people that definitely can help you both, before the race and during it is always going to have those results just because you need friends out here, especially to, keep up with people. So very good job, I guess, in getting, that P3 off of having bought the track literally today then. So... how you feel about Kentucky next week for the final race of the preseason?
Honestly, from my past experience with Kentucky, I'm not good at it. I just hope something changes with next week. Maybe some teammates can teach me some tips and tricks, but from what I've asked them, they don't like it either. So maybe we can squeak out a top 10 by the end, but I don't have super high hopes. So obviously we'll see how it works because regardless of my experience, it seems I can do finish anywhere in the grid. I can finish dead laps, 20 laps down, or be battling for the lead like today.
You can adapt well as well, and plus, I mean, like I was also saying during the broadcast, it's also a case of, like you said there, just finishing anywhere. Because really, sometimes NASCAR can be like endurance racing. You just need to be the one that survives the longest because you may be laps down, but you will be laps down ahead of others that are out. So you can, like you said, squeak out that 10th place at least because you were still out there racing while the original P10 person has wrecked themselves out of the race. And now they don't get to get those laps, but your game. So that's very true on that. So
yeah, as Michael Schumacher said so famously, to win a race first you have to finish it. So my main plan these past few weeks is to just try to be on the lead lap and then start pushing with 50 to go, because if I just have a clean car on the lead lap, got teammates with me, working with me, I have a really good shot at getting a good finish. And
exactly.
It's worked out well so far.
Yeah, and the only other thing I'm going to ask, I asked the other two, is you going to be at that Clash at the Coliseum race before the start of the actual season?
Oh, you betcha. That's going to be some fun. Make some friends, see what happens.
There's iRacing credits on the line for the podium finishers.
Yeah, if there's credits or anything on the line, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I mean, because let me look and see, but I believe for P3, they're going to get $10 racing credits, second gets 15, and third gets 20. So
that's a good few tracks.
Yeah. And good few tracks, or but mostly good few tracks, really. Yep. Especially if you have that 40-piece discount, like a lot of people do. But good job on the P3 there, and again, love that racing at the end there. You guys are definitely putting on, I feel like, a good show of one of the best tight racings for the end there with all the position changes that happened and just all that. It was tried to call someone that has already passed someone, and by the time I thought I called it, then it would be oh, actually you didn't pass him. So it was such a tight racing, it was hard for me to keep up saying who was actually in front of who. So very good racing at the end there. So and good job on the P3 there.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah. So see you next week then, hopefully at Kentucky.
All right then, see you there.
Yeah. All right, and that was Noah, and that was all of our podium finishers there. And I do believe the points got updated, so I can actually show you guys what the points look like after that race. Here, let me take that out and then do points here. Show the points, I believe. And we have the points here. as it does look like Corey was still able to hold on to his lead there, but Stephen Carlile and Nathan Campbell are hot on his tail with also Zack Saunders. Obviously, this is preseason points. They don't matter to the real season, but still it's nice to obviously show you guys where the points are at. But thank you for joining me tonight on watching this wonderful Cheerwine 200 for the MCRL Cup Series. My name has been Austin Runkle, and I will see you guys hopefully probably on Sunday, of course, for the next TCR, the final TCR race of the season, and then on Wednesday for the final race of the Cup preseason in Kentucky with that Quaker State race. I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head. I think it was the Quaker State. It'll show me, but of course it doesn't, knowing my luck. It was the Quaker State 200 at Kentucky Speedway. So until then, though, goodbye and see you guys next time.